Welcome back to channel. Before this interaction even reaches its boiling point, you can already feel the tension building outside Bao Police Station. What starts as a simple drone audit quickly transforms into one of the most chaotic and emotionally charged confrontations we've seen in a long time. The auditor arrives calm, filming in public, testing boundaries, and asking questions that many people watching at home probably want answered themselves.
What have you got to do?
I've done his body, I just need to do his bag.
She felt me up. Oh, the bag's done.
Yeah,
It's done. That's
Right,
fine.
no.
Do you want me to show you how I've checked with the CTA? How I know I'm allowed to fly my drone here? Do you know the regulations on drones?
Look, it makes perfect sense to me that
Does
if
it?
you fly it over some government building,
Okay.
then there's restrictions on security.
No, there's not. No, there's not.
Yes, there
no,
is.
there isn't. I'm going to show
Yes,
you.
there is.
Do you want me to show you?
There's no point showing me
But
because
I'm going to prove you
it just
wrong.
makes sense.
I'm going to prove you
that you
wrong.
can't just fly your drone
I'm gonna show you.
anywhere you want to. That just doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I'm going
There's
to prove
security
you wrong.
implications if you're flying a drone
Right.
over a building,
Pop
which
your-
is sensitive.
No, because it's gone back up.
Right, I don't want it to
So,
get damaged. I want you to
This
pop
is the
it back in
CTA
your bag.
website, okay? This tells you where the restricted airspace is. And it's a whole map of pretty much the whole...
My colleague has his body cam on, so I'm going to stop that.
Okay.
As I said, I'll supply the video to
Yeah,
whoever
you've
needs it.
messed up big
I
time
haven't
today.
messed up, okay?
You have messed up big time. And this shows you
We're
all
just doing our
the
job,
restrict.
sir.
No, you're not. You've infringed on my rights and you've misused the legislation.
Well, no, we haven't.
Yes, you have.
Absolutely.
What part of Section 43?
I'm not going to explain again.
No, because you can't explain it and you've not explained it.
I'm not going to
You've
explain
abused
it
the
again.
legislation, mate.
You're just being a complete
100%.
idiot.
But you know what? Keep doing it because it will be the exact same way with Section 44 and it will get repealed. And as I say, you guys have had it bad enough already. You're not making it easier on yourself. 100%.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? Over 1,000 allegations within the Met of domestic abuse, sexual assault and rape. Over 800 officers being
What's that
investigated.
got to do with your drone being flown
Because
over
what I'm
here?
saying is, yeah, you had an opportunity to come up to me and have a decent conversation.
We tried.
And we could have educated you.
We
But
tried.
you've decided to misuse the legislation.
We tried.
You've not listened to a
We've
word I've
really
said.
tried.
And you've
Been
abused my
obnoxious
rights.
and rude from the
Is that-
moment I arrived.
No,
here.
because you came out
You've
with
been
Section
obnoxious
43
and
return.
rude, and this is where we are.
Nah, you misused the legislation. And as you can see.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Well, that could be any website.
It's from the CAA, so
I
it's
don't
fine.
know- I don't know what
it's
that
fine
is.
because see when a civil claim goes in, that'll be used in evidence to show that what I was doing was perfectly legal activity. The drone's under 250 grams.
And the
I've got
court
my,
will look at
I've
that
got my,
and
I've got my
think, "Do you know
operator
what?
ID with on the
We
drone.
would do exactly the same if we were the
Okay.
police officers.
When she came up and interrupted me from flying the drone, I said to her, "I'm flying an aircraft. Give me a minute and
What
I'll
about all
land it."
these
And I landed
private
it straight
windows
away. Did I
around
not?
here?
There you go then.
about all these
So I know what I'm talking about.
What about all these
Yous don't.
private
You haven't got a clue.
What about all these private
Where's my
windows,
ID?
Andy?
Let me go.
You're going to get your ID in a second. First,
What about all the
reason
private
I-
windows?
Sorry. The reason that you were stopped isn't because you're flying the drone.
Yes, it was.
No,
It's on camera.
it's not.
Well, so what is it then?
Let me
Oh my
finish.
God.
Let me
You're not
finish.
listening.
So I says to you, if I go out the pavement and fly my drone from there, is that okay? And you went, no. Is that not what I said? Is that not what I said? Is that not what I said? Is that not what I said?
You're clearly not going to let
No,
me
because you're
finish
chatting
this
nonsense.
I'm not
You're havering. Absolute disgrace. But it's
You're
fine.
being completely
It's-
and utterly rude, and you're not.
You've just
seeing
infringed
up-
on my rights. What you want me to be happy about it? That she felt me up during a stop and search. It was illegal.
If that was me
It's on
flying-
camera.
If that was me
You
You
flying a
grabbed me
drone-
up. You grabbed my
the police
bollocks and
officer
felt me
came
up.
up to
You
me.
sexually assaulted
No,
me.
she didn't.
Yes,
I
you
was
did.
there.
I've got it on camera, mate. So
watching.
lie all you want. Protect
This
your
is
own as you know.
search.
No, I'm not going to leave. Am I free to go? Then I'm free to stay. Now bugger off.
You're not free to stay because this is
Why am I not? If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
This is private
Okay,
property.
so
You are
close it
not
off
free to
then. I've got an
stay.
implied right of access.
No, you don't.
haven't.
because
Section
you don't
33 of the
live
Criminal
in the
Justice
area
Act,
over there.
1972, gives me an implied right of access here. It's a public car park. For all you know, I could have a
not
car
a
in here.
public
Not a public car park.
Well, why is it open to the public?
Because I've told
Where does
you.
it say no
Sir,
entry?
I've told
Where
you.
is your
You have to
gate?
have emergency
Jog
access
on.
for the
See you
residents
later.
of the
You're
house.
going to
It's
leave
not
before I
a
do.
public
You
car
please
park.
go now.
Or else what?
Otherwise, I will use usable force to escort you off the private property.
And if you do that, that's fine. I will not resist. I will not fight back. But then you'll have another civil claim.
No, because it will be reasonable.
Do you want to
to
bet?
escort
Listen,
you off the
100%.
property. You're so angry.
This is the exact moment where the conversation stops being a normal public interaction and starts turning confrontational. Notice how both sides are now digging into their positions instead of trying to de-escalate. The officers are focusing heavily on security risks and common sense, while the auditor keeps demanding specific legal justification for their actions. That's a major theme you often see in these public audit videos. One side arguing from practical concerns, the other side arguing strictly from written law and civil liberties.
Absolute tyrants, a lot of these. You do realise, mate, you were fine up until you put your hands on me, so I need you to identify yourself, please.
Absolutely, my name's PC4, I'm sure number 212.
Okay, and yourself, PCSO, can you identify yourself, please?
PCSO 7121.
Can I see your designation card, please? Yous have screwed up big time. Now the drone's going back up, now what? Now what are you going to do? Designation card, mate. The list of powers that you've been given by the Chief Constable. It's a shame, because you two had nothing to do with this. Now you've just implicated yourself in a civil claim and a professional standards complaint. And you need you to turn it around, see your actual powers, please. Awesome. Thanks for showing me that. Not many PCSOs have that and make it available. Yeah, I'm going to have a brilliant day. So I'm getting straight on to my solicitor.
Thank you very much,
and
sir,
you guys
for your
have
time and
had it.
cooperation.
You don't know how much you've messed up today. Anyway, jog on a lot of these. I'm going to fly my drone over your building.
Go and fly it.
No, I want to fly it here. I'm going to fly it here. I'm now on public, aren't I? So I'll stand on the pavement. What are you going to do then?
Watch where the drone goes.
What? Like that, guys. They're supposed to go under the horse, not on top of it. Absolutely.
No, that's the reason why.
No, that's why people can't stand you. No, I tried to. You didn't want to listen to me.
He's flying the drone above the police station. Sorry? Auditor?
Yeah, a bit late for that, isn't it? They've already used Section 43 and infringed on my rights. So yeah, you've messed up big time. Thousands of people are going to see this. You've messed up. You don't even know what you've done. That's the beauty of it. So when the civil claim lands, it is going to be beautiful. So, jog on.
Please go.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, you can stay here, but you're not flying your drone over the police
Do you want to
station.
bet? Do you want to bet?
Yes.
What makes you think that?
You're being very rude.
What
very
law,
obnoxious.
what power are you going to try and enforce then to stop me flying my drone perfectly legally? You don't even know the legislation. You've not got a clue.
Well, why are you being
Because
like this?
Because you've illegally stopped and searched me under 43
It's
Terrorism Act.
absolute common sense.
It's not common sense.
Cannot fly
Listen.
a drone over a government
Let me
building
just-
because of security
Let me
reasons.
just
all I
inform
know,
you
you
something.
could
See,
be
you keep
going
talking
back
over me, you
to-
muppet. Shut up. Shut up. How about
You
that?
could be
Shut your
going
mouth.
back
Shut
to
up.
a terrorist
Shut up.
organisation, for
Shut
all
up.
I know,
Okay.
to give them
Okay.
information about certain buildings.
So do you suspect
So
me
it
of being a
makes
terrorist?
perfect
Do you
sense.
suspect me of being a terrorist?
Well, maybe.
Do you? You've already
Yes.
searched me. Did I allay your fears?
Maybe, because
Maybe.
you're adamant that you want to put your drone
Yeah,
above
I
the...
do. Yeah, I am
building.
adamant because it's perfectly legal activity.
Well, you're going the wrong way about this.
Is
dear
it?
boy.
Well, you don't want to listen.
You're
I
going
tried showing
to
you.
end up going into a cell.
That's fine, mate. And then I'll have you done for false imprisonment. And the CPS will turn and say we've nothing to charge him with. Because they'll know the legislation and they'll say what he was doing was perfectly legal. So lock me up. I want you to. Because at the end of the day, it is you that will suffer when the professional standards, yeah, 100% it will. Professional standards will
we
come
are just
knocking.
doing- we are just doing our jobs,
No,
sir.
you're not. You're abusing the legislation, sir. What part of Section 43, you've still not answered the question I asked ages ago. What part of Section 43 doesn't allow me to fly a drone?
You can fly a drone.
Right, so you just told me I
Absolutely
can't.
fine, but over a government building...
Right, so what part of legislation says I can't
It's
do
a
that?
security
Tell
risk.
me the legislation.
It's a security risk.
Wait, is your building secure?
Now things escalate dramatically. The moment physical contact begins during the stop and search, the emotional tone of this encounter completely changes. You can hear the auditor becoming increasingly angry and accusatory, repeatedly claiming the detention is unlawful and that officers are overstepping their authority. At the same time, officers appear determined to continue the search process despite the growing hostility. This is where public perception becomes incredibly important because once viewers see physical restraint or touching during an audit, opinions tend to intensify immediately.
You're tyrants.
Yeah, that's what you are.
We have been nothing but nice
You've
to you.
just abused
You're the one who's been
Section
rude and
43.
obnoxious.
You've abused Section 43 of the legislation, and she felt me up.
I didn't fill you up. I'm the one
Shut
that searched
up.
you, okay? So if you're going to have a problem...
See you later, muppet. Told you would leave before me.
So-
Bye. Well, you see ya. You nugget.
I'm going to go inside. because
Bye
I've got to
bye.
sort the horses out, okay?
Bye.
You have a lovely
See
day.
ya.
Thank you for your time.
Absolute numpty. Little tyrant. Yeah, you don't like it, do you? Big man. Big man, innit?
To waste our time.
Yeah, big man. You came to me, I didn't come to you. So I didn't waste your time. You approached me in the back, didn't you? Ah, shut up, you little tyrant. See you later, muppet. Shut up.
See you later.
Yeah, you don't like when people talk back to you, do you?
I don't like it when people can't have a normal conversation.
I tried to have a normal conversation.
You're not.
You didn't want to listen. You didn't want to listen. I tried to show you the legislation. I tried to show you the CAA's website. You didn't want to listen. Muppet. See ya. Told you would leave before me. You two can jog on as well. See you later.
We'll just be in here.
Don't follow me or it'll be a harassment alarm and distress.
Have a nice day, sir.
I'm not going anywhere. What are you talking about? You have a nice day. Mug. Yo. So now what I'm doing is I'm confirming, because you said it was a private car park.
As far as I'm aware, that's the boundary line.
Sorry, I just wanted to check, because you said it was a private car park, there's nothing here to say that it's private.
Well, the fact it has Metropolitan Police
But that-
written all up along it. And
that doesn't-
It's no unauthorised parking.
Right, but-
HW personnel only.
Okay,
Which
but I'm
means-
not parking.
Right, but that would strongly suggest the average person.
Yeah.
And so just the average member of the public
Yeah, yeah.
would, seeing that,
Uh-huh.
realise, ooh, maybe that's a private car
Okay,
park.
I've got a problem with my eyesight.
Well, now I've pointed it out to you.
Okay, but it doesn't
Now
say
we know-
private pet park.
Right, I'm
So do
letting
you
you
know,
know that
do you know how to
this
make something private in this country?
Okay, tell me.
So see your house, what does it have on its front?
Oh, it's got multiple things.
A door?
But it's
Yeah.
so right. So
And your
I
garden,
thought
does your garden have a gate?
No, it doesn't.
Does it not? Well, to make to stop people encroaching on your garden, so to speak,
But
would
the
you want to
thing-
put a fence up or a gate?
Right, but then you would have sort of like implied acts would be like the postman,
Okay.
delivery people,
Okay. So
but not a random person walking
no.
up, okay?
So unfortunately, the law doesn't say that.
This is private property.
The law doesn't say that.
Listen,
Okay.
right,
Who owns it?
This part, this bit from here.
yeah.
This is part of the police
Okay.
station.
So who pays for the police?
Which means who pays?
Who pays for the police? Who pays? Who funds the police? Who pays your
Mayor's
wages?
office.
Who buys? Pardon?
My
Right.
pay.
And who funds that? How's that
Well, your
funded?
council tax.
Council tax. Okay.
Okay.
So
But
therefore,
I also pay my council
the
tax.
implied
So
rate
this
of
whole
access,
paying your
the
taxes
implied-
doesn't mean anything. Right.
Okay.
But then you could say the same about like, for example, fire stations. Would you just go walking into a fire station?
in the ground, yeah. Obviously, if there's a barrier or something to prevent me going in, then that makes it private.
And
I
if the
can't go in
fireman
there.
came out and asked you to leave,
Okay.
so would you leave?
No,
Well, why not? It's private property.
it's not private property at all.
Well, that if
Define
you,
private property.
Well, you don't have.
Define private property. It's publicly owned.
It's not publicly owned.
Who pays for it? We covered that. Council tax. The people pay for it.
Right? Do you pay for schools?
Pardon?
Do you pay for schools?
Through council tax, yes.
Right. So do you just go walking around school property?
Okay, so there's a different. So
No, it's not,
I can,
'cause
no,
it's
there
the
is
same thing.
because there's children involved. So there's different legislation
There's
when
vulnerable-
reporting
there's
on children.
there's
100%.
vulnerable people involved with police stations.
Okay, okay. Who?
Victims.
Horses?
Victims. Yeah.
Victims. It's not operational. Where's the police station?
It is operational.
It's not. The
It
front
is.
door's shut. There's no front counter. So who's coming in to
No,
make
it's-
inquiries?
Right, so front counter and there's different types of police stations.
Uh-huh.
Front counter, not every police station that's operational has a front counter,
not
just
my
like
problem,
not
though.
every police station has a
Unfortunately.
custody suite.
There's no expectation of privacy in public as well.
There is.
No, there isn't.
Right.
100%
This
there's
is
not.
private property.
okay.
You're free to do what
I'm
you
gonna
wish
fly
to
my
do.
drone over.
You're free to do what you wish to do over
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
but please do not cross
You've
this line
messed up
into
big time
public
today.
property.
You've really messed up today. Okay.
You're entitled
I'd
to
wish
that.
you'd just try to engage in a
I
civil
did.
conversation.
And
No, you
thank
didn't.
for landing your drone when I asked you to.
Right?
because
No, you didn't ask me to. I offered to.
Right, well,
Okay.
that was a
So let's
very
get
nice
that
offer,
straight.
So thank you for that.
Okay.
And
So
I'm not sure why we haven't had to, because we're having I think, a fairly nice conversation.
no, we're not having a
now.
nice conversation at all.
Okay, well-
Because you've sexually assaulted me.
I haven't said
You-
This may be the most controversial section of the entire interaction. The allegation involving inappropriate touching during the search instantly raises the stakes emotionally and legally. You can hear the outrage in the auditor's voice as he repeatedly accuses the officer of crossing a serious line. Moments like this tend to dominate online discussions because they move beyond policy debates and into deeply personal territory. At the same time, the officers continue attempting to justify the search as part of procedure, which creates an even more intense clash between perception and intent.
So why didn't you tell me? Identify yourself, please.
There you go. You can see my shoulder.
No, I can't read that. Sorry, I've got a problem with my eyesight.
See my name.
I've got a problem with my eyesight. Please identify yourself properly.
And it's what?
2574.
Yeah, not very difficult, is it? Not very difficult.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you for your time. Please do not come back into the police property.
I'm going to fly over.
Are we clear now that this is the
No,
it's
no, we're
police
not clear.
property?
No, we're
well,
not.
I've made it very clear that
No,
this
you've made it. You're saying it is, but what you're saying, you've just used Section 43 to sexually assault me. So I don't really put much faith in what you're telling me. And you've now made yourself liable to a civil claim. There's definitely going to be professional standards involved, because what you've done is outright wrong. 100% it is. This is a sad thing, is that I know better than what you do about your job, and what you have done is wrong. And you don't even have the humility to turn around and say, right, what did I do? And then allow me to explain to you where you went wrong and try and apologise and try and rectify the situation. Instead, you're going to sit there and try and deny it and deny it and deny it. And it's going to take an IOPC investigation to turn around and say, no, what you done was out of order, and it's going to take HNK solicitors to drag the Met back into a civil claims court and clean you out for probably about £5,500 now. It'll probably go to 10.5 if you decide to try and move me on from public place.
This is public. I'm not moving you from
Yeah,
public place.
he threatened to move me from a public place.
Well, that wasn't me, so I don't know why
Okay,
you're telling me.
so what I'm saying is, at the moment, the claim's going to be worth about £5,500. Okay, if you try and move me from a public place, it's going to be 10.5. If you false imprison me and arrest me, then we're going up to 20 grand, 100%.
But at what point if I tried to false imprison you?
You detained me illegally.
I detained you for purposes of search and
Right.
Section 43 of
Right.
Taxing Act because
Okay.
I believe that you were
Okay,
committing
illegally.
terrorism
Okay,
offences.
on what grounds was that? For filming the
You were
public.
flying a drone
Okay.
over police buildings.
Okay, so what part of Section 43, asked him, what part of Section 43 gives you the grounds for someone flying a drone to do a stop and search?
Right, I'm going to go in because I need to...
Can you answer that question?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want a search slip, yes, please.
Have you got one on you? Because obviously I've not actually gone into work yet.
Absolute disgrace.
I'll write one out for you.
No, I want it now.
Yeah, but I have to write it out for you first.
Yeah, get it done. Yous have messed up big time. Big time.
There's a CAD on for this as well. If you want it.
So what's going to happen now is you're going to go away, you're going to start YouTubing, and you're going to realise pretty soon how much trouble you're in. Really soon. You're going to see how far you've crossed the
I'll
line.
hold my hand up. So
Okay? And I want you to do me a favour, at the very least, yeah? At the very least, after this, you don't need to admit that you're going to do it. Go away and just look up Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, and just try and educate yourself and find out that if what you've done was right or wrong.
I am always up for learning more.
Okay? Because I don't want you doing this to anyone else.
Right, you're
Can you please stop saying my personal details in private? You're a data handler. I'm not giving you authorisation to divulge my personal
and your
details.
first name is so I can write it on this slip.
Okay, you don't need my name to put it on there.
whisper it
No, no, you can put the details down. You don't need my name for a stop and search slip. Okay, I've just asked you, okay, to stop saying my personal details in public as a data handler.
Right, would you
okay?
like to give me your date of birth to put on the slip?
No.
Okay, no worries. How would you define your ethnicity, sir?
Let you have a guess. Black Caribbean,
You can define your
East
own
Asian,
ethnicity as
whatever you want.
There's a list up here. You can define any of them.
Okay?
How would you like to define your ethnicity?
No comment.
No comment. All right.
Thought it'd be self-evident, but absolutely. Carry on. What is your rank? Your PC?
I'm a PC, yes.
Yeah, you've messed up. How long have you been in the force?
8 years now.
8 years? Wow. You've been doing this for
Be
8
fair
years
to say
to...
you're about 5'7".
You've been
A bit taller.
5'7"? No, I'm 6 foot. Thank
6
you.
foot,
Yeah, yeah.
Be 6 foot.
5'7". Nice one. No little man syndrome here like your colleague.
By this stage, the interaction has almost completely broken down. Neither side is attempting to rebuild calm communication anymore. The auditor is openly accusing officers of misconduct, threatening civil action, and repeatedly insisting the stop was unlawful. Meanwhile, officers continue standing by their actions and attempting to maintain control of the scene. What's fascinating here is how both sides appear absolutely convinced they are in the right. Another important thing viewers should notice is how the conversation keeps returning to the same core issue: justification.
Flying your drone.
Yes.
I don't know this, so I'm genuinely curious. As far as my understanding is, if you fly it within 50 metres of a building,
Correct.
that's an offence, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, for drones over 250 grams.
Right. Okay.
My drone is 217
So
grams.
it's done by weight?
Yes, correct. So they could have asked me all this, and I could have educated them and told them sort of what I was doing was perfectly legal. The drone, although I don't need it, the drone is insured. I do have the operator ID on the back. I do have my flyer's ID. And everything else that I need to do to make sure that I'm doing everything by the book. The colleague down there did tell me to go to the park, but there's bylaws in place in the park. There's none out here. So
What bylaws are in the park?
so some parks, so some boroughs have implemented bylaws that
There's like the royal parks and things.
some royal parks, some like some other ones as well. I think Hackney's covered by it as well, where there's a bylaw in place that you need to. No, it's not the whole borough. It's just in the parks. It's in the parks. So you need to get prior permission to fly in the parks.
I think that's for things like, I'm pretty sure like Westfield, the big shopping centre and stuff. Or
No.
are they not?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Oh, it's like, I know the Olympic Stadium.
Yeah.
Sorry, West Ham Stadium.
So stuff like that, you can still apply to the CAA to
Yeah, 'cause
get
if
permission
they've
to fly
got,
over. And as I was trying to show your colleague, I tried to show him the no-fly zones in the area to show him that perfectly where I was, there is no restrictions, and I'm allowed to fly my drone here. We didn't want to look at it, so. So it's a bit nonsense, to be fair, but they've used it as pretext to use Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Hostile reconnaissance, apparently.
It's the police building.
What's hostile reconnaissance again?
What's hostile
Yeah.
reconnaissance?
Do you know the definition?
Not the dictionary definition of the heart.
I know it.
Okay.
So that's what I know you've messed up as well by using that term. Because hostile reconnaissance wasn't being conducted.
But that's why we were trying to have a conversation.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. I was trying to have a
Confirm or
conversation. No,
alleviate
listen.
suspicion of the offence.
Okay, let's have a conversation now and at least
That's what
get
I'm
to the
trying
point
to
where
do.
I was at least trying to engage you guys and tell you that what you were doing wasn't right. Your colleague came out using the Terrorism Act straight away, Section 43, and I said, what
I'm
part of
just
Section
trying to write this
43?
down so I can make sure I get it right.
What part of Section 43 did he think I would fall into by flying a drone over the building? And then he was going on about restricted airspace over the building. It's nonsense, you don't own the airspace.
For all I knew, your drone had a camera on it.
It does have a camera.
Film it.
Oh, it does, and I was going to film, and it's what I'm going to do once she's buggered off. I can't believe how badly they've messed up today. And the thing is, mate, like, you've implemented yourself. You put your hands on me. You've assaulted me. You've facilitated it. So, unfortunately, you're going to be liable as well. The big man here, he's going to be all right.
Sorry, my hands are a bit cold. I'm trying to make
Alright.
sure I write it.
Right, faster.
What do you write faster? I'm trying to make sure that you can read it.
I don't care. Right, faster. Hurry up. Would you want me to be nice to you guys?
Well, I expect you to be, like, polite. I'm trying to be
What? Polite?
shouting at me to
Polite?
write
After you've
faster.
detained me under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you searched me under 43 of the Terrorism Act, you sexually assaulted me under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you tell me that I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't fly my drone in public, I can't fly over your building, and all this carry on, and you want me to be polite? Are you joking? Are you live in La La Land? You must be crazy, man. What do you
Are
want?
you filming this for YouTube?
Shut up.
I'm asking you a question. Are you filming for YouTube?
I'm telling you, shut up, go away, I don't like you.
Very rude. Very angry man.
Is it a crime?
I'm just asking you a question.
You have detained me under Section 43, you searched me under Section 43, she sexually assaulted me under 43.
If you film from YouTube, you need
Okay.
insurance.
I'm just, right,
okay,
let me
do I?
finish the front page
Okay,
of this
that's
and then
fine.
I'll finish the continuation.
Yeah.
So I'm asking, are you filming for
What's
YouTube?
the date
Yes.
of the first?
Right, okay. Do you have insurance?
None of your business.
Right, do you have insurance? Because if you don't, you need to down your drone if you're
Ask-
filming for YouTube.
Ask your colleague.
Time.
How about that?
What do you mean, ask my colleague?
Ask
How's
your
he gonna know
colleague.
he's checking
Because your colleague's being very civil. Ask me some very civil.
At this point, emotions are running extremely high. The auditor is no longer simply defending his actions. He's actively challenging the legitimacy of the officer's decisions and repeatedly daring them to escalate further. Meanwhile, officers appear increasingly frustrated with his refusal to comply with their requests or accept their explanations. You can almost feel both sides reaching a breaking point. Officers are essentially arguing that sensitive government locations naturally require caution, while the auditor insists that if something is unlawful, officers should be able to clearly explain exactly which legislation applies.
People just getting little bits of rules and legislation and thinking they know everything about it without actually doing their homework and educating themselves, and then using that to try and abuse members of the public conducting legal activity.
Speak to everyone else, I've done like hard copies of it. I've usually on my tablet.
Absolute madness. Do you not think, like, before I come to do this, that I would do my homework and sort of find out that what I'm doing, that I'm perfectly within my rights to do, given the implications?
I've seen your videos before.
Have you?
I have.
Right, okay.
You've attended Bethnal Green before, haven't you?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you there as well. But surely at this point you must understand, if you're on police premises, then you must expect the police to want to speak to you.
Right, I understand that, yeah. Like,
And you have to understand
so,
why we're removing you from
no,
the
I
police
don't.
building.
That's the part I don't understand.
Okay.
Okay, it's the part that I don't understand, and the Section 43 element, it completely baffles
I
me.
can't talk about that because I wasn't here.
You're right, I just
Yeah,
go
so
with
Yeah.
from my point of view, I've arrived.
Yep.
I found out you've been searched.
Mm-hmm.
I found out you've been recording. I already knew that anyway.
Yep.
And you're being quite agitated with the officer.
Yeah, because of like.
I understand.
Yeah.
I get why you're agitated, but that then poses a risk to those officers
Okay,
as
yeah.
well as myself.
Okay.
So if it means for me having to help you off the premises,
Yeah.
then that's what's necessary.
So like, I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but like, you're still complicit in it, my friend.
Yeah.
Like, and you, like, to be fair, you've been very civil, and I wish, for goodness sake, that your colleagues would come up and conducted themselves the way you're conducting yourself just now, because they didn't want to listen to anything I had to say.
Okay.
And I was trying to tell them, like, because the issue was a drone, and then I said, well, if I go outside, I said, I'll go outside and I'll fly from there. They went, no, you can't.
Right.
No, you're infringing on the airspace and all this sort of stuff.
Right.
And then they came out with Section 43, and I said, what part of Section 43 does this fall into? Like, well, can you explain it to me? Because I know for a fact it doesn't.
Okay.
You know, I know for a fact it doesn't. And this is where they've messed up big time.
Okay.
So they're going to find themselves in trouble. Considering there was a male there, she decided to search me. And whether she likes it, she says she's never or not, it's caught on camera, she cut my testicles.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? There was a male present that could have conducted that search. And I says to her, like, what are you doing? You've just felt me up, like. And then that's when he decided to try and take over. So it's crazy. Like, it's beyond bad. It's one of the worst I've interacted with, to be fair. And it's a poor showing.
Do you know the complaints procedure, or do you need to?
Yeah, no, 100%. I know the complaints procedure. And yeah, it's really bad. And I did say to her as well, like, that if she was going to remove me from the property, I said, I won't fight back, I'm not going to resist. Obviously, I'm not happy.
A lot of people say that.
No, I get that, you know, but like, they want me to be nice to them when they've done what they've done. It's not going to happen, like, not happening at all. Like, I'm nice to people that are nice to me, you know, people that want to abuse me and stuff like that, then they're getting it back, 100%. That guy that came out was an absolute joke, He should be nowhere near policing, nowhere near frontline policing, because he's the sort of officers that are getting you guys in trouble. Doesn't have a clue how to interact with members of the public. Just wants to shout over me every time, not listen to what I'm saying. It's a two-way street, you know what I mean? Anyway, what's taking so long?
Well, I've just got a continuation of the grounds, so you've got everything.
Okay, you know, I'm still counting this as being detained because I'm waiting on my stop and search slip.
I've told you you're not detained.
Okay, but I can't leave until I get my stop and search slip. So I am detained. You are detaining me, whether you like it or not. You'll find out in civil court that I'll still be classed as under detainment.
Do you do this every day?
Not every day, no.
I imagine you're probably running out of police stations to go to.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, and the thing is, maybe with the Met, the Met have certainly improved over time, and they've sort of learnt the lesson that just ignore and they'll go away.
This final phase of the encounter feels less like a discussion and more like two completely opposing worldviews colliding head-on. The auditor continues insisting that his rights were violated and repeatedly references future complaints, investigations, and compensation claims. Officers, on the other hand, appear to believe they acted reasonably based on the circumstances surrounding the drone activity near a police facility. One thing that stands out strongly here is how public filming has transformed police interactions in modern times.
Yeah, I travel about, yeah. So it's shocking, absolutely shocking. You identify yourself, mate.
Yeah, 1032 Charlie Echo.
And your name?
PC Tata.
Where are you based?
Green.
Bethnal Green?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you do down here?
Who's a local?
Is it there? Okay.
Up on the radio, so.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, make sure I give you the right bits.
Did you give my license back? No, you
Yeah,
did.
I did.
Did you?
Check that you've got it before you go, because I don't need to leave without it.
Yeah, I've got it.
I just want to, I don't know if that's, can I just see that pad and make sure it has actually popped through?
See, you're lucky because I made a bit of an amateur's mistake today. Normally I don't have my wallet on me, as a rule of thumb. And it just so happens I left it in my bag and forgot to take it out. So he's managed to get my ID and whatever else, which doesn't normally happen.
Yeah.
The first time for everything.
There you go, right, that's yours. Top bit's yours. Yep, right. There is the front page of the slip, and because like, obviously I won't make you go to grounds, there's the continued grounds and the bit at the back for your information.
Continued grounds, which seat you said? Seen by police in Perth car park. Flying drone asked to account for why. Subject was evasive. So in what way was I evasive? Okay. Do I have to account for my actions when I'm conducting legal activity?
I'm just having a conversation
Okay,
with you.
but no. You've used it as grounds to stop and
Yeah,
search me.
I have
So
filled
do I
my
have to?
grounds.
Sorry, no.
Right, so you can. I've written my grounds.
Right,
on
I understand
there,
that,
okay?
but
I've
do I have
already
to account
explained
my?
this all to you.
Do I have to account for my activities when it's legal activity? Do I have to account for it? Yes or no?
I'm not answering all these questions
Okay.
now.
Evasive,
Okay.
refused to say why. I did say why. I was filming the building.
Right, I've written my grounds on
Okay,
there.
so
I am going to go in, get changed, so that I can go out and continue my duty.
please don't abuse your position any
I'm
further.
not abusing my
Okay.
position.
Because it's not acceptable that you're doing this to members of the public that pay your wages, and you're abusing the legislation. Because all I can say is Section 43 is surely going to go the same way Section 44 will be repealed, and you won't have that power anymore because you keep abusing it. And then when the real terrorists walk by, then you're screwed, because what are you going to do then? Because you've abused it on law-abiding members of the public that are going about conducting lawful activity, and you won't be able to use it for the real terrorists. And filming isn't grounds for Section 43, whether you like it or not. So don't do it again.
So I'm going to go inside.
Okay, you're
because
dismissed.
What
Bye.
do you mean I'm dismissed?
You're dismissed. I'm dismissing you. Go away. See ya.
I'm sorry, I'm baffled by this sudden attitude that I'm getting now. Why?
I've told you it's not a nice conversation. You've abused the legislation.
I haven't.
You illegally
Sir,
searched
it is
me.
freezing
You
cold.
sexually assaulted me. Well, go away.
sexually
Jog
assault
on.
you.
See you
I'm
later.
not gonna
Piss off.
jog
I don't want to talk to you
Don't
anymore.
swear.
I'll swear if I want.
No, you won't, because that
Yes, I will.
becomes a public order offence.
Okay, what
And then
public
you
order
can
is
get
that?
arrested,
What
so-
public order is that? I know
Yeah,
legislation.
Section 5.
Section 5. Who made the complaint?
Sorry?
Who made the complaint?
Well, I know.
Who made the complaint?
I can give you a warning. Don't swear.
I will swear if I want.
Again,
I will swear if I
then
want.
You can get
I will
arrested.
swear I want. What are you going to do? You need a complaint to make an arrest. Yes, you do. Come on, man. Shut your mouth. Jog on. If you're not going to even try and use the legislation properly, you're chatting nonsense, man. You absolute plonker.
In the end, this confrontation outside Bow Police Station became far more than a disagreement over a drone. What began as a public audit escalated into accusations of unlawful detention, misuse of police powers, and inappropriate conduct during a search, all unfolding live on camera in front of viewers who will undoubtedly debate every moment. The auditor maintained throughout that he was acting within the law, while officers consistently argued they were responding to legitimate security concerns surrounding a sensitive government location.